Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Pitch Talk.
We are fans of football dropping vlogs, blogs, videos and podcasts on the beautiful game.
Check out our videos on YouTube and Instagram's IGTV,
including special feature segments, vlogs such as
5 Minutes with the G,
The Straight Shooting View,
Coaching with JBK,
audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Podomatic, Spotify,
Mixcloud
and other podcast platforms.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution on Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook
and our official website www.pitch-talk.com.
The pitch is where we eat,
the pitch is where we sleep,
and the pitch is where we talk.
I can see you now. I can see you now and then. I can see you now.
Welcome to
Coaching with JBK. Welcome. It is your host JBK, and you're listening to a new vlog coming from yours truly, JBK. This one is just about something different, and it's talking about the Olympic Games, which is the next round of games for not just the men's but also the women's game. So I want to talk about the importance of it to possibly everybody, and some who probably will see it as it's just another tournament that gets in the way. It doesn't, essentially, and there's two reasons why I say this, and it's just is more of an opinion and a biased opinion. So take it as you want, or don't take it, whichever. I'm happy to disagree and agree to whatever is said. But the reason why I think that this is an important tournament is not just because you're an Olympian, but you're also going for gold, silver and bronze as a team, or just to be known as an Olympic champion. Just to be known. It's the same thing as if there was a sprinter or a marathon runner or weightlifter, or as one of the new games are, softball player. There's just so many swimming as well, Paralympics, and you're going there to be the world champion, to be recognized as somebody who's owned their craft for 4 years and made it to an Olympic Games. Not only just to make it to an Olympic Games, but to actually be in the front running to be one of the best in the world and recognized as one of the best in the world. Now, the question that might be on a lot of people's minds, especially in specific countries, is it's a hindrance. Certain leagues are a lot more prioritized in the sense that they will start just as the tournament is either over or as it begins, or it just becomes a hindrance and you don't get to see the best in the world. Well, you do, because you get to see the next set of players who are representing their country play the best in the world. Messi, Di Maria, all of these guys who won it with Argentina in 2008 against Nigeria, now considered some of the best in the world. You've got other teams that are making it through. They're becoming some of the best teams in the world. You got the Team GB team, that was Team Great Britain, that was there in 2012, wasn't around for some reason in 2016, but now back for these games. The women started yesterday, and their first game was a 2-0 win against Chile. We also had the biggest result in history between Zambia and the Netherlands, a 10-3 win, 10-3 for Netherlands. Not bad for a game, but it's a start, and it's showing that on the grandest stage, people will shine. If you don't give them that stage, how are they going to shine? How are we going to know who the best really is? But just this tournament alone, yes, I can understand that the Euros have gone. Yes, I can understand that all of these other tournaments that are more prolific in their nuance, in their way of doing things, is more something that people want to see. So the Champions League, maybe if the Super League got off and running, luckily it hasn't. But there's also others that you can kind of go, okay, fair enough. This is the reason why this is more important. However, it's still a trophy, it's still a medal, and it's still something that you can go for. It's not just, oh, well, we'll just play for the sake of it and then we'll see. Imagine the amount of under 23 players who have probably never won anything and go into an Olympic Games and winning the gold medal. So now you've got an achievement in your hand to say at the 2020 or 2021 Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan, I was an Olympic champion. Nobody else can take that away from you for the rest of your life. I was part of the winning Olympic team in Tokyo. Nobody can take that away from you. Now, good luck to all teams doing this, and good luck to all clubs. When I say clubs, good luck to all nations doing this. I think this is going to be a really good tournament, and we've seen that there's a bit of a club versus country divide in some of these nations that require players to be prepared and fit for the start of the season. They've got 10 months with you. Give them the opportunity to go and play. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that they may never get again. If they're fit and ready, let them go. Just let them play and then come back. If we think about it, in the long and short of it, we could possibly have, and I'm referring back to this as the one person that's been touted on this is Mo Salah not being allowed to leave from Liverpool to go to play for Egypt in the Olympic Games. Let him go and play. Just let him go and play. Let him recognise what it feels like to not just be a champion at your club level, but also a champion at your national level. Because it's one thing to be a club champion. It's quite a different thing to be the best that your nation has to offer as a champion. And if they get that right, maybe there'll be a lot more people going, you know what, we'll let you play. But at the moment, money-wise and all these other things, it seems like it's a bad idea. And I don't know if there's a conflict of interest, but in my opinion, if you just let him play, let him go and play, he might just come back with a medal, or he might just come back with the experience of knowing that he's actually done something that most of his team at club level probably won't get a chance to do, ever. On top of that, a really good thought is, what does it mean for the players to play for their country? What does it mean for them, even in the GB teams, Great Britain, when you've got 4 teams to come together? Northern Ireland, Scotland, England, Wales. What does it mean to play in that team? It's going to be a completely different experience than just saying, oh, well, my club didn't allow me to play, or I rejected it because I didn't want to let down my club. No. The likelihood is that they're going to want to play. If they're selected, they're probably going to say, yep, I want to do this. So let them go. Let them do it. But we've missed, I think, there's a trick that's been missed in this situation. And I think people are downplaying the importance of the Olympics. Just because we see the Olympics as a track and field event or swimming or weightlifting doesn't mean to say that football hasn't got its place. And I think if we really just put it into perspective, we really need to think, well, these players are going out there to go and win a trophy, or as it is the Olympics, go and win a medal. Go and come back saying, we've been part of these Olympic Games and being recognised as either champions, second with a silver, or third with a bronze, or had an experience that will never leave them. Will never ever leave them. Maybe that's what needs to be recognised. I think the Olympic Games would have more prestige if the rules suggested that if you are selected, I wouldn't say mandatory, but you would have to make a decision on what would be, if you are selected, you'd have to make a decision whether you want to play for your country or not. Not, it has to come down to the club releasing you. So that's my take on the Olympic Games. I'm all pro-choice to play in the Olympic Games. I'm all pro-choice to play in club football. But allow the person to play in a tournament that is still recognised around the world. It may only come once every 4 years. For once, just let somebody have their time. I'm signing off. Yours truly, JBK. Ending on a high note. Watch as many games as possible. You never know, you might get some more games coming through. The men's and the women's games have started. Let's see how everybody does. Question to end on. Who do you think is going to end with a gold medal? Interesting question. Let's see what you can come up with. Yours truly signing off. Take care. Peace. Join the Pitch Talk revolution.
Check out the official Pitch Talk website.
www.pitch-talk.com